Hello and welcome to the class. My name's Paddy. Today, we're going to talk about the difference between past simple and present perfect. So, by the end of this class, you should have a better understanding of when and how to use these two different verb forms. As always, after the class, if you have any questions, remember that you can click on the chat icon at the top of your web page to send us a message with any questions that you have. During this class, there will also be some questions for you to answer. You can find these questions below the video. I will tell you when to answer the questions and I will give you some time to do so. Okay, let's get started. To understand past simple and present perfect, it's important to understand the difference between finished time periods and unfinished time periods. Here is a list of some time expressions or time adverbs. They describe finished time periods or unfinished time periods. For example, recently is the period of time from not long ago until now. Because it's until now, it is not finished. It includes the present. Whereas last year finished on the 31st of December. It is not in the present anymore, or the present is not in last year. So last year is finished, recently is unfinished. Let's look at these other time expressions and think about whether they are finished or unfinished. The first one, on Monday. Is that finished or unfinished? Look at the first question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is on Monday is finished. Because if today was Monday, we would not say on Monday, we would say today. So on Monday is a past finished day. Since 2013, is that finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is unfinished. Anytime you use the word since with a time, you are saying from that time in the past until now. So since always goes with present perfect because it's always unfinished. We'll see an example later. This year, is that finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. This year is unfinished. We are in this year. So anything you do in this year includes the present time. Yesterday, is this finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is finished. Of course, yesterday is a finished time period. We can never be in yesterday in the present. Today, is this finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. Today is unfinished. Sometimes we can think of today as finished if it is 10 p.m. and you're thinking about the day as the period which happened before, but generally today is unfinished. 5 years ago, is this finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is finished. Ago is used with time periods in the past which are complete. And finally, in my life, is this finished or unfinished? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. My life is unfinished. Thankfully, my life is not finished. So how does this affect our grammar? Well, we use past simple for actions which are completed in a specific finished time in the past. For example, when we tell a story, which is events which happened during a past time period, we use past simple verb forms. So let's look at those finished time periods and see that we use them with past simple verbs. I went to India on holiday last year. I saw my doctor on Monday. He had some noodles for lunch yesterday. I started working at this company 5 years ago. All of these actions are finished and all of the time periods are also finished. Now let's look at present perfect. We use present perfect for actions which are completed in an unfinished time period up to the present. For example, I have done a lot of work today. Now, maybe my work is finished, so this action is completed, but we are still in today. This is an unfinished time period. So I'm looking at this present time period and I'm seeing what has been achieved more recently. Similarly, I haven't eaten any junk food this year. Well, this negative action is completed, but the time period is incomplete. We also use present perfect for things which started in the past and are still true now. So we often use this for states or situations. For example, she has been a teacher since 2013. This is not a completed action. It's a state or a situation which continues until now. So it's not complete and the time period is not complete. I have known my best friend all my life. I still know her now. So this is not complete, but again, the time period is incomplete. So we have finished actions and we have unfinished situations, but the common theme is all of the time periods are unfinished. So let's look at some different sentences and decide if we should be using present perfect or past simple. A, I haven't slept last night. B, I didn't sleep last night. Which of these two sentences is better grammatically? Look at the next question below this video and choose A or B. The correct answer is B. B is in past simple. We use past simple because the time period is finished. I didn't sleep last night. C, I have always loved classical music. D, I always loved classical music. Which is correct, C or D? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is C. Present perfect, because the time period is unfinished. Now you might be thinking, what time period? There is no time period. Well, you're correct. There is no time period mentioned. So we should assume that the time period is my life. Because of the word always, we assume I'm talking about my life in general. If I say I always loved classical music, this is past simple, that means I'm referring to a specific moment in my life. but I don't think this person is. This person is saying it's true in the past, but it's also true now. E, I want to leave soon. Have you finished eating? Or F, I want to leave soon. Did you finish eating? Which of those sentences is better? Look at the next question below this video and choose the correct option. The correct answer is E. I want to leave soon. Have you finished eating? We're using present perfect. Again, there is no time period mentioned, but we can figure out from the context that this is recent. So the food was very recent, and so finishing eating or not finishing eating is an action which affects us now. It's in a recent, unfinished time period. If I say, did you finish eating? That means I'm talking about a specific moment in the past, which is completely finished. But it looks like this moment is still possibly continuing a little bit. Very quickly, let's remind ourselves how we form past simple and present perfect. Past simple is formed using the past simple form of the verb. Some people call this form 2. I went to school in Mexico City. Went is the past simple form of the verb go. I started school in 1992. Started is the past simple form of the verb start. Negatives and questions use the auxiliary verb did. So did you for questions, or did not or didn't for negative forms. I didn't have many friends in school. Did you go to a nice school? Present perfect is formed using has or have, plus the past participle form of the verb. I have seen many films in my life. He has seen many films in my life. So have or has, depending on the person, and seen is the past participle form of the verb see. The past simple form of the verb see is saw. I have started a new TV series recently. The past participle form of the verb start is started, which is the same as the past simple form because start is a regular verb. The negative and question forms are the same. We use have or has plus not, and same with questions. We just switch around the subject and the auxiliary verb. He hasn't seen as many films as me. Have you watched the new Batman film? Okay, let's practice all of this with some sentences. I'm going to show you a sentence and a verb, and you must complete the sentence with the correct form of the verb. You may need more than one word. Number 1, when I was a child, I very shy. Can you complete that with the present perfect or past simple form of the verb be? Look at the next question below this video, and can you write the correct form of the verb be? The correct answer is was. Past simple because being a child is a finished time period. When I was a child, I was very shy. 2, he in this city for the last 20 years. What is the correct form of the verb live to complete this sentence? Look at the next question and write the correct form of the word. The correct answer is has lived. We could also say he's lived, because for the last 20 years means since 20 years ago until now. Does he live in the city now? Yes, he does. So it's an unfinished action and an unfinished time period. 3, similar but different. She in this city for 15 years from 1965 to 1980. What's the correct form of the verb live? Look at the next question below this video and can you write the correct form of the verb? This time, past simple is correct. It's lived. What's the difference? Well, for the last 20 years is until now, but for 15 years could be until now, but it says until 1980. So this is definitely a finished time period. We have to use past simple. We can't use present perfect. 4, my homework. My teacher's going to be angry. Can you complete this sentence with the negative form of finish? Look at the next question below this video and complete the sentence with the correct negative form. The correct answer is I haven't finished my homework. This is an action which is complete or not complete, but it's affecting my present situation. I am still in this present time period of doing or not doing my homework. I should mention, in American English, it is sometimes more common to use past simple. So I didn't finish my homework may sometimes be more correct in American English, but in British English, this form is correct. Here we are missing 3 words, just to remind you, and we want a question form. So look at the next question below this video, and can you complete this sentence with the correct question form using you, go, and there will be 3 words. The correct answer is, did you go? Did you go? It's past simple because the time period is finished. And finally, question 6. Can you complete this question with the correct form of the verb see and using you? Look at the next question below this video and can you write the correct question form? The correct answer is, have you seen? This is a recent situation. I'm still looking for my phone, so I'm asking if recently this person has seen my phone. Present perfect is correct here. Well done if you got those correct. That is the end of the class. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of when we use past simple and when we use present perfect. Remember, if you have any questions for us, you can click on the Ask Your Teacher icon at the top of any web page to send us a message with any questions that you have. Thank you for watching.